This is gonna be a drag.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fans Toys SMOKEY. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely artwork of SMOKEY, aka Dragstrip, in both of his modes. I love the big, just big grin on his face. Up top, we have SMOKEY. On the bottom, we have SMOKEY. On this side, SMOKEY. On the other side, SMOKEY. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have quite the lengthy bio. If you want to read it, you can read it on your own time. There's another paragraph, and there's another paragraph, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with another image there of SMOKEY, and on the back, robot mode, alt mode, text specs if that interests you, and the bio again if you want to read it again. There you go, you can read it again, read it again, read it again. Hooray for cards! And moving right along here, we have SMOKEY, and this is the next component of Fans Toys Marauder. They are Menasor, and this is their take on Dragstrip. And here he is in his alt mode, the nice race car. And let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You have the nice red stripes right up front there. You can see you get two different shades of yellow going on there. The rims are done in a nice silver chrome, as well as the steering wheel in there, as well as the engine block. Got the red stripes there on the spoiler. Some more silver chromey goodness. Get a little bit of detail going on as well. Again, keeping it simple to get that more kind of cartoony look to it. In the back, you have the exhaust pipes. Again, done in a nice silver chrome. And there is the top. There is the bottom. You get kind of visible hair syndrome. I mean, that's the back of his head, so technically I guess it counts. You get rubber tires, some nice thick rubber tires. And he does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. A nice smooth roll, too. Rolls very smoothly, just effortlessly, just an effortless, smooth, buttery roll. But there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with the X-Transbots Dragstrip, with the DX9 Dragstrip, and with G1 Dragstrip, because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. And just to give you that sense of scale here. And last but not least, let's bring in the whole crew here, so we can take a look at our Fans Toys Stunticons so far. And we can see how the team is shaping up. And they look quite good together in my opinion, so there you go! Now as far as accessories go, he includes two guns. They're the exact same gun. You can see done in a nice purple. And you can store these on the vehicle mode. You can see they're little tabs right here that are going to go into this little slot right here, and you want to basically bring these in at an angle. You want to come in like this, because the tabs that go into his hands also go into a little groove right in here. So just kind of angle that in, get everything situated, and then just drop it down. And you can do that on the other side. Just take it and just drop it down like so. There you go. He's all armed up, and that actually looks pretty cool. You know, as opposed to a lot of weapon storage in vehicle mode, that actually looks pretty good. But there you have that, and you also get a little driver. Well, like a quarter of a driver. You can say it's done in white with yellow and red belts, black there for the visor, and yellow and red stripes around the helmet. And This just tabs in. You see there are 2 tabs right in there. And you just take the driver, you just push them down. Like, oops, hey, you stay. You stay. There you go. You got the little driver in there. Hey. Makes for a cool little display if you want to take advantage of it. It's an option, and as always, options are good. Now, there is one more accessory, but that's for the robot mode. But, yeah, that is pretty much it for the race car mode, and I think it looks quite good in my opinion. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? You can't spin on big rubber tires, but there we go. So let's remove the driver, put him off to the side. We don't need him no more. Let's remove the weapons. Again, just kind of angle those, pull them out, put those off to the side, and now we can commence. So first thing we want to do is take the engine, just bring this up, just kind of fold that, get that out of the way, and you want to basically unclip this whole front section here. There are 2 clips right here on the sides. You just have to kind of give it a little wiggle. Give it a little wiggle, and get the one side undone. Give it a little wiggle, and just try to get the other side undone, and it will unclip. Takes a little bit of doing, but you can get it all unclipped. And also want to do these tabs. There are tabs that go on the sides here as well, so you can get all that undone. You should split. This is the only part that's a little hard to do because everything does come together quite securely. Come on, man. There we go. That's our double hinge, so that just comes forward like so. And now what we're going to do first is we're going to work on his legs. So you can just flip up the exhaust pipes there, just split the legs in half, and we shall commence. So you want to bring up this little tab here. Just bring that up, and then this panel will untab from here, and flip up, and tab in up there. I'll just make his little knee pads. Do it again. Flip the little tab up, flip this up, and there you go. So once you've done that, you want to come here, you want to undo this little side panel. Just pop that off the tabs, and then this panel here will come out to the side, and we can take all this and swing it out, open this up, and at this point we can extend the leg on that double hinge, and now we can work on his feet. So what we're doing here is we're going to just take what are his toes, just bring this out, bring the whole section over to the side, helps you kind of angle that so you can get the clearance you need. So bring that out to the side, and you want to just bring his toes out on a double hinge, flip that little panel in, and then swing that over, and then just compress this in, and you can see that will line up right there, tab and slot, and boom. Leave that off to the side for now. You're going to take this panel here that the wheel is on, and this is going to rotate around like that, and then you take the wheel, you lift it up, shift it over, and push it down, bring the foot over, and then you're just going to close all this back up. Make sure those tabs go into the slots and everything locks in. Bring this panel up, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. So just bring this foot over and open all this up. Open all this up, open that up, swing all this open, extend the leg, and again just rotate this panel here with the wheel around like so. Pick it up, shift it over, and extend the toes, bring the panel in, bring that down, and compress all this in, make his toesies and his footsies, bring that over, and just close it all up, dab it, bring that in, and there you have his legs done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to untab his crotchular region, just bring that up, and then bring the hips out, and that will peg in right there, and lock that in its proper robot mode position. And they have pretty much the lower body all done. So at this point now we can rotate the waist like so, and now we can move on to the upper body. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just, actually we're going to start right here. You want to take these panels here, bring them up, and these little panels here you want to flip out. Come here, flip out, and then flip out. And once you do that, just come back here. You can see you have one of those little triangular tab deals going on. This has become popular with third-party toys, I've noticed, little triangular tabs. But you just want to undo that, and all this will just shift up like so. Then you want to open up these panels, which sometimes these want to fight, because they do hold in very securely. Let's see if I can wiggle them out. You may need a tool. I think I'm going to need a tool. Let me grab a tool. I got a tool. Okay, just get in there. And just pop that open. Oops. I popped off the top of his head too. That wasn't supposed to happen. Nope. That's not till later. That's not till later, buddy. Get that back on. There we go. But you open that up, you can see it reveals his face. So now we have that done. What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing here? So you want to untab this wheel section like so, and just shift these shoulders up. Shoulders are on a ratchet. So untap that and shift that up like so. So at this point, you want to rotate this assembly around. This is going to come up and rotate, so it sits like that. This will come down, and this panel right here is going to slot in right in this groove here, and that's going to lock all of this. Just bring that down, line it up, and slot that in, and then this will just tab into place, and you can see that's now locked in. You're going to push this into his belly now, and do the same thing on the other side. So just rotate that up, make sure that's opened up, have it sitting so this flat section is on his back, and just swing all that in, dab it all in, and there you go. Then come back here, close up these panels, and voila. So we got that going. So we're pretty much on the home stretch here. We just got to get his arms situated. So you can take these wheels, just rotate them up like that, come here to this panel, open that up, extend the arm on a double hinge, flip his hand out, then just close all this back up, like so. Rotate the arm down. You want to rotate the bicep, so the elbow is where the elbow should be. Rotate his hands, and there you have an arm all done. Second vest, guess what? Just like the vest. So open this up. And the panels are also kind of, there we go. They do hold quite securely. Open that up, flip the hand up, close it all back up, rotate these wheels up, bring it down, rotates, and there we go. We just have one more step to do, and that is to come back here and just flip out his little ears there. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you have Smokey, aka Dragstrip, in his robot mode. And he looks good. Looks like a nice G1-y Dragstrip. I do quite like him. I think he is my favorite figure of this set so far. I think he came out really good. I really dig him, but let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his engine belly, but at his noggin. There's the noggin. You can see you get some nice metallic red there for the visor, nice metallic purple here as well. And you get the orange going on. But Nice head sculpt, as far as I'm concerned. And you got his engine belly. And a whole lot of yellow, because I mean Dragstrip is just a whole lot of yellow. You can see, very clean, not a lot of detail. Again, going for that more cartoony look. Toesies, nice toesies going on there. And the wheels, and moving up the back. Again, very, very clean transformation, as you can see. All compacts up very, very well. So there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly, just a little bit. You can look up a little bit, can look down some. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. At this hinge, you can also use that ratchet if you want, although he'll hit himself in the head with his own shoulder if you do that. But hey, it's more things that move there if you need them to move. As far as the arms go, you have bicep rotation. You have about 90 degrees. I want to say slightly below, but it looks like about 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Wrist can rotate. You do have posable hands. The thumb is on a ball joint at the base, and each finger is on a hinge at the base, and also a hinge right there. So get the usual posable hands. You do have waist rotation. You can move crotch panels out of the way for the leg articulation. Legs can move forward, that far back, that far outward. He can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. You can hear it's on a soft ratchet. Get a little clickety-clackities. And the feet, if you undo the toe, you have that double hinge there, so you can get the toes moving up and down if you want to. And you have your ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapons. We can give him both guns, but I just give him one gun. But as always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. And it's the usual tab in the slot of the palm. Method of weapon holding. Just get that in there. Get his thumb around it the way it's supposed to be. There we go. There we go. There we go. That tabs in very securely. He's not dropping that. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. And hey, if you want to be silly, you can have have a little man living in his belly. I don't know if it'll stay. It won't stay. There we go. I don't know. Thing you can do if you want to do it. Hey, Soundwave has dudes living in his chest, so, hey, just saying, it's an option, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it, but there you have that. And one last accessory you get is a swappable face, and you can see the face on him right now is just the serious, stern face, but if we hop off the top of his head, we can then rip off his face. We can do that, and you just pop in the new face. Stay. Then pop the top of his head back on, and there you go. Now he has the evil smirk going on, which actually looks really good. It's a good evil smirk. It's not easy to pull off the evil smirk, but Fans Toys managed to pull off a good-looking evil smirk. I like it. But there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the X-Transbots Dragstrip, with the DX9 Dragstrip, and with G1 Dragstrip because he's precious. Oh, so precious. Here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. Here he is with Masterpiece Megs. And lastly, but not leastly, let's bring in the rest of the team. So we can get a nice group photo going on here. We'll bring in the other Stunticon boys. Let me shift this over. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then we have our Stunticons so far, and they do look quite good together as far as I'm concerned. Very nice set. So, there you go. So there you have Smokey, and yeah, nicely done figure in my opinion. I really like him. I think he's my favorite figure of this set so far. Yeah, really dig him. The alt mode looks good, the robot mode looks good, the transformation, you know, it fights you a little bit, but for the most part, transformation works quite well. So yeah, overall, very nicely done figure in my opinion. So yeah, 4 down, 1 to go, and then we'll see what they come up with for the combined mode. But there you go. Now, if you would like a Smokey of your own, good luck with that. I know pre-orders for this guy sold out very quickly. I ended up getting mine from Show Z Store. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. And of course, for your other Transformers needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Fans Toys Smokey. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Dragstrip, now that you're finally online, I have a question for you. What do you live for? I live to obey. Yes! And what else do you live for? To obey? Yes! But there is one more very crucial thing you need to live for, which is... to obey? Yes! Now go get me a burrito! Yeah, no thanks, I'll pass. Yes! Wait, what?